Welcome to the Family Fork Podcast, a show about prioritizing anti-inflammatory nutrition so that you can lose weight, have more energy, and still feed your family meals that they will love. I'm Ashley Malik, and my mission is to give you simple solutions for nutrition so that you can finally reach the health and wellness goals that you have been after. Let's get started. Sometimes you can recognize your own excuses for not eating healthy or getting in a quick workout. I'm too tired, or my alarm didn't go off. I have an early morning meeting and I don't have time for breakfast. Or maybe you say, we're running late. I don't have anything planned for dinner. We might as well grab takeout. If you're honest with yourself, you can see most of these things as an excuse. Maybe you just need to plan ahead or shuffle your schedule. But sometimes it truly feels like life is literally stopping you from making progress in your health and wellness journey. Today, we're going to talk about identifying excuses versus truly needing a break. And if you're one of those people who thinks that your excuses get in the way and you tell yourself, I cannot stay motivated to eat healthy or work out, this episode is for you. So, shortly after I got divorced, I really felt like life was stopping me from even starting my health journey. And although I got divorced 17 years ago, I still remember it like it was yesterday. In that season, my life got really, really hard. All of a sudden, I was a single mom, juggling parenting, driving to work every single day, keeping daily life moving, and just trying to repair my heart after leaving a very difficult and abusive marriage. I knew I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to make healthy family meals, and I wanted to have free time with my son so that we could start building some happy memories together. But I was waking up tired, and I was spending most days feeling completely burned out and exhausted. And I was falling asleep right after putting my kiddo to bed. So yeah, it felt like life was stopping me from taking good care of my health. I mean, how in the world could I find time for a workout or searching for healthy recipes? In that really challenging season of life, I just wanted to take control of something. So building a health and wellness routine, it was really important to me, but I really struggled to make it happen. So maybe you can relate to all of this. You have really good intentions for making healthy meals or getting in a workout, but for the life of you, you cannot figure out how to get it all going or how to stay motivated once you have a few days in the bag, because maybe you can get started, but you just can't keep it going. So let's talk about motivation for a minute. To be really frank, motivation is a load of crap when it comes to weight loss and healthy living. And here's why. Your brain craves predictability and certainty. So if you're going to put in the work, like doing a workout or cooking a really healthy meal, your brain wants to be 100% sure that all of your effort is going to pay off. So if you're waiting for motivation to strike, it probably won't. Your brain remembers many, many times in the past where you've worked out and you haven't lost a pound. Or when you went on a healthy eating kick, but you couldn't get anybody in your family to eat your new meals. So you kind of just quit cooking healthy and gave up. History would predict that you're going to fail if you try again. So your brain, it really talks you out of it. If your weight loss or your health plan is even a little bit uncertain or unpredictable, your brain will make sure that you don't even get started. So it's not your lack of motivation or willpower or discipline. Simply put, you can't stay motivated because your brain is wired to avoid anything that feels hard, takes too much effort, or feels uncertain. Let's look to the brain for a minute. Your brain is designed to do just 3 basic things: avoid pain, seek pleasure, and conserve energy. Okay, let me say that again. Avoid pain, seek pleasure, and conserve energy. So while you're sitting around thinking you just can't stay motivated, here is what is actually happening. Maybe you're thinking about eating healthy. Your brain thinks that this is going to take too much energy and it will probably be painful. That is, if you assume that healthy food tastes gross. Maybe you're considering working out. Nope, that would be painful and it will take too much effort. How about chilling on the couch with your favorite show and a glass of wine? Yeah, that is going to win every single time. You see, your brain sees the predictability in that activity. It's a pleasure-seeking activity. You're going to enjoy sitting on the couch. And that's why it will always win out over a workout or cooking a new healthy recipe, both of which require effort and don't necessarily sound all that fun to begin with. So are you starting to see that you don't lack motivation, but you're trying to push against a lifetime of how your brain is wired? Okay, let's put this theory together with a real world example. It's Thursday night. It's been a really long week and you are running late for dinner. You don't have anything prepped to eat at home, but this week you've actually been trying to make some really healthy choices. So there's one part of you that thinks, oh, I should probably eat something healthy tonight if I want to keep going after my health or my weight loss goals. But the louder part of you says, oh, I am so tired. I'm running late. I better stop at Chick-fil-A to grab dinner for the family so that I can just feed everyone quickly. Your brain perceives the figuring out a healthy dinner on the fly, especially when you're already running late, as something that's really hard and difficult. Because remember, your brain craves predictability. Stepping into the kitchen with only a few ingredients, no recipe, and a really hungry family doesn't sound very predictable. Or, well, does it? It's probably predictable for a disaster, which you'd probably avoid. So, brain sees Chick-fil-A as a better, faster, more predictable option, even if it doesn't support your health or weight loss goals. You will get dinner on the table, your family will be happy, and you won't have to agonize in the kitchen about trying to find something to make, and you can actually just move on with your night. It's not that you're not motivated. It's that your brain is doing the job that it does best. So you're probably thinking, okay, that is great, Ashley, but how do I start working against all of these years of hard wiring so that I can actually achieve my health and wellness goals? Great question. The solution can actually be found by doing a couple of things. So first of all, you need to become more aware of how your brain might be working against you or trying to stop you from doing things that, might feel difficult or require some effort. Recognize when you're making excuses versus pushing through when something might be a little bit challenging, but better for you in the long run. It might be harder to come up with a meal on the fly, but it's going to be better for you than eating Chick-fil-A a couple of nights a week. The second thing you can do is give yourself some grace, but don't use it as a cop-out. It's okay to recognize when you need some rest and some downtime or an easy way out, because sometimes life requires this, right? But don't make it a habit, or the easy button will become your default and you will really struggle to ever reach your health and wellness goals. When it comes to nutrition, I encourage you to write out your meal plan each week and share it with your family and anyone else around you so you can hold yourself accountable. And so that, especially for your family, so they know what to expect as well. Having a plan provides predictability, which remember, that is what your brain loves and it's trying to find. So I'll link to a really delicious meal plan in the show notes that has you cooking just 3 full meals, but you still get to eat healthy dinners all week long. So be sure to check that out and talk about conserving energy. Wow, we are winning brain over already. And when it comes to your workouts, I want you to schedule them on the calendar and hold to them like they were a hair appointment. Because honestly, you are not going to miss a chance to get your hair cut or colored, right? But when you schedule your workouts, I really want you to be realistic. Just start with 2 or 3 days a week. Because once that becomes a predictable schedule, you can add in a day or two, but start slow. And also with your workouts, consider working out at home. Because what that does is it removes any excuses that might lower any motivation that is hanging around. You don't have to say, well, my alarm didn't go off, or there's bad weather outside. I can't make it to the gym, or I have an early morning meeting. When you work out at home, you create predictability that allows you to just get it done and move on with your day. So if losing weight and getting healthy was as simple as having the right nutrition and the right workouts, you definitely would have hit your goals by now. The truth is, it takes some mindset work to get to where you want to be. And you really don't need motivation to achieve those goals. But you do need to slowly rewire your brain to look for predictable patterns and outcomes around your nutrition and your fitness. And the really good news is that the more baby steps you take, the easier this all becomes. And one day, those baby steps will add up and you'll actually feel healthy. You'll hit your weight loss goals and you will be living the life that you deserve to have. Thank you for listening today. I am so grateful to spend this time with you. Be sure to connect with me at ashleymalik.com, where you can explore free resources, meal plans, and more. And if you found today's episode valuable, please share it on your socials so that we can help more midlife women reach their health and wellness goals. See you next time.